Welcome to the first edition of What the Hell Is This? The show where I, Ben Noles, show what you, the viewers, have sent me for samples. Premise behind this show actually came from Jory Karen, and Jory Karen opens mail and shit. The only difference is I want the and shit. I don't care about the mail. I thought I would take what he was doing and just tweak it a little bit. I want samples. I want free stuff, samples. That's what I want. I don't want letters. I don't want postcards. I sure as hell don't want pictures of you. If you want to send me samples, and the only things I don't ask for, guys, come on, no feminine hygiene products, no diapers, no weird stuff like that. Bink! Right here, P.O. Box 93654, Lubbock, Texas 79493. Send me what you want, and I'm going to show you what I got. If I can try it, I'll try it. If not, I'm not. Actually, a pretty good stack right there for about 4 weeks' worth, especially since there's just a handful of people actually watching my shows. And it's funny because when I got to the post office, they actually made me open this in their presence because they said that they were kind of leery about it because they said they heard a liquid and they knew it was a metal can. This is Nuvo, the Hangover Defense. This comes from the good folks at Nuvo Brands out in Dallas. Claims to be the Hangover Defense. Well, with a name like a Nuvo, either it's a hangover defense or it's a way to keep the hose away. Depends on what kind of hose. Because you got this kind of hoe. And that kind of hoe. But I guess a hoe's a hoe. Either way, no sugar, no caffeine, no hangover. Formulated by a pharmacist. Well, I feel better. Serve chilled. Tastes great individually or as a mixer. Okay, so just so I got this straight, you're giving me a hangover defense drink, the Nuvo, which I'm not getting paid for telling you about Nuvo, which I don't even know if they're still in business or not. Okay, it's supposed to be a hangover defense, but it's great as a mixer. I am going to actually hold off on testing this, and this is why right here. Best by 4/14 of 2011. Yeah, I don't think I want to drink that. No wonder they were giving it out as samples. Okay, coming up next on the Cavalcade Whirlwind Tour of Samples here. This doesn't say what it is. This is from somebody in New York or a company in New York. Little tiny envelope, but I can feel something in it. So let's take our trusty little paring knife and see what we got here. So we watch me stab myself with it. Oh, great. Just what I need. Nuvo Brand Condoms. Get it on, baby. Maximum protection. Oh, it's even sealed on the back. Okay, sealed on the back for that maximum protection. So let's take a look here. We slice the seal open. Probably slice the condom open, too. Interesting packaging so far. Kind of like it. They have them in lubricate, or what would that be? Lube, Nude, and XXL for the very large man. Available in 3, 6, 12, 18, and 48 packs. Can you really go through 48 condoms that fast? Okay, let's see what all it has in it here. A convenient instruction sheet for those of you who have never put on a condom before. We'll quickly show you how to. Okay, there we go. So that's how to put on a condom. And you get, oh, nice! This is the Nuvo XXL. Gentlemen. Man, that's saying a lot about me. Thanks, Nuvo. Boost my ego. Okay, this one's pretty obvious who this one's from. This is Emergency. Free samples. It says free samples. Okay, so maybe I'm getting more than just one. And I've actually had Emergency before. It's actually pretty good stuff, but I think you have to be on it. I mean, for like a regular, be on it like a regular basis to really get all the benefit of all the vitamin C that it alleges to have in it. Okay, cute little packet so far, including Grandma with her rubber ducky. I love Emergency. And okay, rip, fizz, gulp, feel the good. Okay, so I get a $1 off coupon, which, I do coupons. I like coupons. Coupons are not a bad thing, but please, guys, don't just send me coupons. I want the real thing here. Okay, I get 1,000 milligram vitamin C orange, and then 1,000 milligrams vitamin C in raspberry. I'm sorry, it's super orange. I have to go back on there and draw like a little Superman S on there. So, okay, that's the emergency. Can't really try that one right now because I don't have a cup of water. What the hell? Let's grab a cup of water. We'll see how it tastes. Okay, so I went ahead and decided to try the emergency super orange dietary supplement flavored fizzy drink mix. 24 nutrients and 7 B vitamins. So that's a lot more than just vitamin C in that. Let's see here. Uses a dietary supplement. Take 1 packet up to 2 times a day. Empty contents in a glass and add 4 to 6 ounces of water and stir well. I've already got the water actually, in the glass. So once again, trusty Perry knife to the rescue. I don't have fancy things like letter openers like some people, Mr. Karen. So let's see what happens when we pour that in there. See what happens here. Ooh, looks fizzy. Make sure we get it all out there. Might as well get my free samples worth. Take the little spoon there and give her a good stir. I like the consistency like Metamucil or something. Here we go with the emergency super orange. And actually, it needs to be stirred some more. Golly. Ridiculous. 5 minutes later. Okay, so here we go with the emergency super orange. If it had just a little bit of a stronger flavor, it'd be like the San Pellegrino or Anciata, otherwise known as the orange flavor drink. I mean, it's not bad. If you get all that out of it, Of course, I don't know how much they are at the store. I don't know, so we'll just set that aside for now. Okay, so that was the emergency. Now, this one's pretty obvious what this is. When you see Nescafe. And, I'm not really much of an instant coffee drinker. I mean, to me, instant coffee just I don't know. To me, instant coffee is for people that are just way too lazy to, scoop some coffee, into their coffee pot and say, hey, give it about 5 minutes. Wow! That's a lot of coffee in there. Apparently, I get a $1 off coupon, and apparently I get like 6 different single packs here. Let's see what all's in here. House blend. Ooh, 100% Colombian, because there's only 2 things I like Colombian, and that's my Coke and my coffee. We have decaf house blend. They can keep that. I'm not a decaf person. It's like Diet Coke. I'm sorry. I'm fat. I'm going to die someday. It might as well be from sugar. Hazelnut. Hazelnut's is always a winner. I bet that might not be too bad. And then we have vanilla. Not French vanilla, just vanilla. So, okay, and then there's one more stuck jammed in here somewhere. I think they gave me like 1 extra or something. French roast. And really the funny thing is, I don't even drink enough brewed coffee to tell you what the difference between regular roast and French roast is. I mean, I know one's like darker, but I can't tell the difference in flavors here. Okay, next is from Power Pill Extreme Energy out of beautiful Stafford, Texas, which is somewhere in near Huntsville where all the prisons are. Oh, don't even need a knife for that one. See, these are the kind of envelopes I like to get because you know what? I can slap a piece of tape on that, stick another label on it. I can reuse it. Okay, let's look in there first. And I think Jory got these one time, but I don't think he ever used them. If you know if he did or not, down in the comments in my pants. Yeah. The Power Pill Extreme Energy. Speed of a shot, power of a pill. Now, this is the scary thing, what all it's got in. Okay, you're looking at 1 capsule, 2 servings per container, so each one is a serving. So, probably don't want to take both those at once. And hydrous caffeine. Sounds like stuff you make ice out of. 300 milligrams, and then a proprietary blend of my words are, my thing is if you can't pronounce it, you probably shouldn't put it in your body. But synephrine, which is actually artificial, like cold medicine and stuff, yohambi, nettle root extract, phenylethylamine, whatever the hell that is. So I'll actually be trying these during my vacation in March. I'll get back to y'all on those because I don't think I want to try those right now. Okay, now this is actually the funny sample that I got. Dove Hair Care. Okay, how much hair do you see up here? I use bar soap on it. I got a little bit here. Dove Hair Care? I mean, really? What I'll do is I'll give this to my roommate and I'll let him try it because he's like my roommate's like a shampoo and body wash whore. He just went out and spent like $10 on a bottle of Nexus conditioner, and I'm just like, really? And all he does is dye his hair and do all kinds of weird stuff. But okay, so we've got a free sample of actually the Intensive Repair Daily Treatment Conditioner. I actually got 2 samples of it and a $1 off coupon. I know the $1 off coupons are real popular. It's funny because sometimes I do use conditioner in my hair, even with it being this short. Boy, it gets soft, and people love to run their hands through it, gentlemen. Okay, next up. We're going to skip one and go right here. This was actually a sample that was given to me. I was in Houston a while back to see Erasure at the Verizon Theater in downtown Houston. But while I was at the Woodlands Mall in the Woodlands, Texas, I actually had a lady recognize me from Heat Sinks. But she gave me a sample of Do-Si-Do coffee. Coffee that takes you away. This is from the Woodlands. And, I mean, isn't that cool, though? I mean, somebody had seen you on one of your shows. You've never met this person. And they're like, oh, my God, you're wanting to do that sample show. And I'm like, okay, I guess you haven't watched my other shows. Or at least not much. And apparently I am now a member of the Do-Si-Do Coffee Club. Buy one, get one free on specialty coffee, which, I go to the Woodlands maybe once a year. Yeah, but see, this is the part that sucks. It expired in October. So... okay, well, so much for that one. But, that's a pretty good sized packet of coffee. That's probably about 3 or 4 cups of coffee. Now, the only thing I don't like is it doesn't tell me what kind of blend it is or if it's a flavor. So I guess I'm just going to have to stick it in my little 4-cup coffee maker and just try to find out. All right, next up, and I'm not going to open this one. I'm not even going to try it because we already know what it tastes like, but can't beat the Honey Nut Cheerios. Really, though, you'd have to see me like 3 of those. Because I'm like Jethro. If you remember Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies, I eat cereal out of like a mixing bowl. I mean, come on. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that big old box, 2 servings for me. But, yeah, the Honey Nut Cheerios, definitely good. I've got a big box there. I'll just add this to that, so... okay, next up, and this is going to be fun because I'm actually going to go ahead and try this with y'all because this is a Kashi bar of some form, the 2-bite test. That's probably about all the thing that's in there. I do like this container though. It's weird though because you got to try to figure out how to open it, but then you find that there's like a seal on it. So let's slice the seal open, and it says open here. Okay, there we go. That's actually a pretty cool little packaging idea. And $1.50 off coupon off any one of their products. But Kashi products are, they're expensive. Hopefully I'll edit that out. This is the Peanutty Dark Chocolate Layered Granola Bar. Okay, from their TLC line here. And I'll be the first person to admit I'm already going to be biased against this product because I'm not a big fan of peanuts and peanut butter. I'll eat a Reese's peanut butter cup. You can feed those to me until Jesus comes back, or at least Jesus, my gardener, whichever. But as a general rule, I don't really care for peanuts too much. They're just not my thing. That's actually got a pretty nice little chocolate coating with some peanuts and chocolate bits, and then standard granola. So let's take the Kashi 2-bite test. Here's bite number 1.
6.5 hours later. 12 seconds later. 3 weeks later. Many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. Eventually.
10 minutes later.
Later.
Okay, that was the first bite. Not bad. It's dark chocolate on there, which I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. You know, it's just when the chocolate's so dark, it's almost black. I mean, is it really chocolate at that point? And then there's white chocolate, which I love white chocolate. It's not really chocolate technically, but God, I love it. Of course, milk chocolate. But okay, now here's bite 2 of the Kashi 2-bite challenge.
20 minutes later. 6 hours later. 1 hour later. 2 hours later.
That was the second bite. You know, it's not bad. I honestly think I'd probably get a little more out of like a Nature Valley granola bar. I actually like those, even though they're a little more crispy. It is kind of soft, kind of chewy, but honestly, if it was crunchy like a Nature Valley with that topping on it, better yet, just cook the whole damn thing. A little bit of Coke to rinse it all down with. Wow, that foams up after that Kashi bar. I guess that's Kashi's way of telling you, no Cokes with our products. Okay, moving on. This is from the good folks at Wholesome Sweeteners out of Sugar Land, Texas. And yes, there really is such a place called Sugar Land. It used to be the home of one of the bigger sugar providers. Imperial is either Imperial or Diamond Crystals used to be out of Sugar Land once upon a time. Many, many years ago. Of course, about the only thing in Sugar Land now is... Actually, there's a lot of stuff there, and then there's a prison. The old TDC Central Unit, which has been closed or is in the process of it. Oh, my God. Okay, before I even open this, look at that! Oh, my God! What they do, some sugar packets? Oh, my God! That's exactly what they did. Okay, let's go through everything we got here. Okay. Organic blue agave, low glycemic sweetener. And it's organic. Wow. 1 teaspoon. Light. Isn't agave what they used to make a tequila with? That's our comment question of the day. Down there. Agave. Is it used to make tequila? And if so, can I, make tequila out of that? Okay. Now, this is organic raw blue agave. Once again, certified organic. Used in beverages and on pancakes and oatmeal. Interesting. And it looks like I got a couple each of those, so that'll be something interesting to try. I wonder if you can use that in... Well, it says use in beverages, because I guess I could use it in my do-si-do coffee. Okay, Wholesome Sweetener 0. Okay, this is all-natural... It's Splenda. That's basically what it is. It's the same thing as Splenda. Okay, well, that's kind of disappointing right now. Okay, got 4 packets of organic stevia. Now, I've had stevia before. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's a naturally organic... I mean, it's a natural sweetener, and it's pretty darn sweet, but it doesn't have, like, a funky aftertaste like you get, like, with Sweet and Low and Equal and all that kind of stuff. And I know some of y'all are out there wondering, is he going to open that blue agave and taste it? Uh-huh. Of course I am. Okay. They gave me 2 packets of just plain Jane. I guess this is just, organic sugar that hasn't been purified or anything. So it's basically like sugar in the raw. It's just brown sugar. Or actually, no, it's been processed, but it's still kind of brown looking. It hasn't been bleached. Okay, then here's the raw cane sugar, which would be more like the... that would be more like the sugar in the raw. Now, this one's interesting. Organic blue agave vanilla flavor. And it says it's excellent beverages and as a dessert topping. So, that sounds interesting, though. A vanilla flavored, basically it's just a vanilla syrup. But, That's kind of interesting. Okay, now, I'm sure y'all are waiting to see which one I'm going to try. I'm going to try the organic raw blue agave. Agave? Is it agave? 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 I don't know. If this stuff kills me, get on to the people at Wholesome Sweeteners for me. Wow, that's not bad. Wow, I like that. That's not bad. It's got a real unique flavor to it. I mean, it's obviously sweet, like sugar, but there's no aftertaste. It's almost like, it's hard. It's real hard to describe, but it's like, wow. I mean, it's like the wildflowers of sugar, you know. I mean, it's got a real sweet, just in that little sample. I mean, my God. I have to be a diabetic now. It's real sweet, no aftertaste, and not thick. It's not like maple syrup or something. It's actually kind of a thin syrup, but it's got a real unique flavor to it. It's very, just nice and earthy. It's kind of an earthy flavor, you know? Okay, and the last sample we have is from the good folks at Proctor Gamble, who sent me a big box. My P&G brand sampler request has arrived. Well, I didn't request it. Someone else did, but I think it's cool. So, let's see where in the world you open this thing at. Why do they put seals on everything? I mean, are they really that scared that this stuff's going to come open? Or is it more because they're afraid the mailman's going to... He knows what's in them, so... Of course, that explains probably why it took so long for me to get my Honey Nut Cheerios. So, let's see what's in my Proctor Gamble brand. We're already off to a bad start, guys. For my first episode. Okay, there's several things in here, but well, I already see one of them, and I'm laughing because I'm looking at the two items that they give me. Now, this is cool, okay? They actually put my name on it. Ben. P&G brand sampler makes your day a little brighter. That's cool. I like that. You know, even though they're a major corporation, you know, at least they're trying to be, at least give a personal touch. $1 off coupon on Gain detergent. I like Gain. It's a little expensive, but the Apple Mango Tango, that's good shit. Thank you, Ben. See, once again, and it's printed on there. I like that. I think that really is a nice personal touch, even from a company as big as Procter & Gamble. Okay, now the first thing, once again, is going to be a Head & Shoulders sample with Big Burly Troy. Palomulu. I never can pronounce his last name right. And then, Joe Mauer from the Twins on the bag telling me to get in the game. Gentlemen. Or him. You decide. Who should I use it on? Him or him? I'm probably going him. Think so? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so once again, shampoo sample, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I have no hair! Oh my God, that's just, oh, that's insane. Okay, and then the last thing I have my Procter Gamble brand set. Don't go a day without magic. Always. 1 pad and 3 panty liners. Do y'all really want to see me try those on? If you do, drop something down there. I might post it on Google+. I'm not posting on YouTube. I'm not crazy like that. But see, guys, this is the kind of stuff I don't want, but Procter Gamble stuck it in there with man stuff. I mean, it was kind of weird, though. So, all right, once again, if you want to send me stuff for What the Hell Is This? There's the address. Ben Noles, P.O. Box 93654, Lubbock, Texas, 79493. And I want to wait till I've got, 15 or, 10 to 15 items before I do another episode. So this show won't be real regular, but send me samples, guys. There's all these websites that you can click on. Google stuff. If you see something you think I just have to try, send it to me. I want to make this a regular show. So otherwise, between now and then, if you got any comments, questions, right down there in my pants. And we'll see you in the future on a new episode of Heat Sinks, hopefully coming up sometime soon. And as soon as I've got at least 10 sample items, we'll be back with another edition of What the Hell Is This?